Hi, everybody. So, today we're going to be discussing perimeter. Now, for those of you who probably remember, perimeter is the distance around an object. So, one good thing to think about when you think about this is think about a prison. You know, those really fun places. You have like a perimeter fence that surrounds the entire place, keeps any of the prisoners from getting out. It's called a perimeter fence because it's around the perimeter or the outside of the shape, or the prison rather. So perimeter is the distance around an object. So most of the time it's pretty easy to find. So let's take the square for example. Let's say we have a side of 2. Okay, since this is a square, all sides have to be the same. So this is 2, this is 2, this is 2, and this is 2. Okay, so perimeter, we do addition. Not to be confused with area. Area is multiplication. Perimeter is addition. So we have 2 plus 2 plus 2 plus 2. And that gives me 8. So we have a perimeter of 8 for this square. All right. So all the perimeter is really just adding up the distance around an object. So if I have this rectangle, for example, and I give you this side's 3 and this side's 5, that's all I give you. Do you think you can figure out what the other sides are? So we have to know all the sides. Now, some people be tempted just to add 3 and 5 and say the perimeter of this rectangle is 8. But that's not exactly correct, is it? Because if we go across this side here, we go across 3. If we go across this side here, there's 5 more. So this distance is 8. Well, we still have this other distance here. So what we need to do is make sure all sides are covered. We need to make sure we have a measure for all sides. Rectangles have this neat little thing where opposite sides are equal. So if this is 3, this is 3. That's 5, that's 5. Now we can add. So 3 plus 5 plus 3 plus 5, well, that's going to give me 16. Just add all the sides. So let's say, for example, now that we have a triangle. This is 3. This is 3. And we'll just say that this is 4. How we found the perimeter? We add them together. So 3 plus 3 is 6, and 6 plus 4 is 10. So perimeter equals 10. So perimeter is a nice, easy little thing because it's just adding. Now, I might pull a little sneaky one on you and say that if the perimeter of this triangle is 20, and we know that this is 5 and this is 6, what does this side have to be? See, that's a little trickier, isn't it? So we know the perimeter is going to be the sum of all the sides. So one thing we can do is we can take that 20 and we can subtract the 5 to give ourselves 15. And we can subtract the 6 to give ourselves 9. And that means that this 9 has to go right here. So to be honest, with perimeter at this level, there's not really that much to it. It's just making sure you have all the sides labeled and added up. Never count the same side twice. And so by that, I mean, like this one, I would say 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, because I can't count that side twice because I'm going around it multiple times. But, yeah. When you have rectangles, you have squares. Most of the time, there's only going to be a couple labeled. So the majority of the time, probably whenever I give you problem with a square, I will just give you like that much information. I'm going to trust that you know that all these sides are 3, so you can label them yourself. Then add. That's going to be 12. Same thing with the rectangle. The rectangle, I'm probably going to give you 2 sides. I'm going to trust you all to label the opposite sides, then add. You have to make sure all sides are accounted for. Okay, it's only a perimeter if I go all the way around the perimeter of the shape, all the way around the outside. Okay. If you all have any questions, just let me know, and have a good one.